y'all, and what is up? My name is Laura, and here with Plan with Laur, and today we are gonna do a little bit of setup for my 2022-2023 new Erin Condren life planner. Hold on, I gotta fill in my eyebrows. And as much as I wish that I was one of the beauty bloggers and had those skills, I have to look in a mirror. I think that planner launch season is so much fun. It's literally so much fun, but I also think like the more fun part is the fact that now we get to go ahead and actually set up these planners. I think it's really awesome to see just how everyone likes to set up their planners, because even though we all use the same products, we use them for very different reasons. This next season, like when the planner officially starts in like July, August, I'll be getting married. It's insane. I can't wait, but also it's very quickly approaching and we got a lot to do. So whether you are using an Erin Condren planner this year or not, go ahead, join in on this video as I show you exactly what I'm doing to set up my planner for success to have the best year ever. Okay, so before we jump into today's video, I have something that's so random, and I mean so random that I need to know I'm not the only person who does this. Okay, so John Michael and I recently got back from DC. It was a super quick like work trip, but also friends were there. We had a great time. Anyways, as we were leaving, I took these little like mouthwash and stuff from the bathroom, and John Michael's like, what are you doing that for? And I was like, I'm putting them in our guest bathroom, so guests have them. And he was like, nobody does this. So I just need to know, am I the only one who does this? Is this common practice? Like, I just thought everyone took the little freebies that they gave you in the bathroom and use them to stock their guest bathroom. After everyone obviously tells me that they do this too, now it's time to go downstairs so we can go ahead and get started on setting up our new planners. Welcome to what I'm calling my little EC launch store. These are all the products that I used during my EC launch week videos that I had go live. So check those out if you haven't. We had a whole bunch of them, but that's what I'm gonna go ahead and use right now to go ahead and pick what I want to use to set up my new planner. Okay, so I'm normally a neutral girly, and I like just thought like, okay, the neutral for this year is Harmony Neutral. That's what I'm going with. I'm sticking with hourly. I thought for a brief second I would go vertical, but that didn't happen. So I don't love the color blends like cover, like this pattern that isn't doing it for me. So it's a little bit like, I don't know if I want to use it. My two favorite Erin Condren themes, like ever. I love Mid-Century Circles. I know people don't love it. And so that's just kind of like a staple theme. I'm not even calling that one of my two favorite themes, but my favorites were Kaleidoscope and Just My Type Colorful, which is what I'm using now. And then Kaleidoscope, which is just has a piece of my heart. So I really love that the tabs are vibrant, and then the inside kind of reminds me of Kaleidoscope. So you get the colorful months, the colorful quotes, and you get a little bit of colors on each of the pages, which makes it different than Just My Type, but it's not that much color. It's just at the top. I think I kind of love that, and I've been debating going back and forth between these two, but it's time to set up, which means we have to make a decision. So drum roll, please. We are gonna officially go with color blends. I know, y'all, I know. But we're gonna go with color blends, but like we talked about a lot in this launch, all of the themes this year were meant to build off of one another and work with one another. But I'm definitely going to be using accessories and elements from everything else. So let me pick those out and then we'll get started. I gotta know, what is the first thing that you do when it comes to setting up your new planners? I'm loving the grid washi this year. So let's do all the grid washi. Let's also do the stickers from Harmony Neutral, and I want the new dual tip markers. I'm also gonna take bookmarks from all of them, In Bloom, Harmony. Oh, and I love this Color Blends bookmark with the sticky notes on it. We love that. Let me grab some markers and then we get this show on the road. I'm also gonna grab some things from my planner closet as well. I want some Steve from Chrissy Ann Designs. Let's go and grab some markers as well. This is my cover collection, so we're gonna grab those as well. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and flip you around so you can see everything that's going on. I promise no detail left behind. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I'm setting up my planner this year. Fair warning, it may hurt some of your planner hearts because I'm gonna be doing a little bit of planner construction as well, but let's dive into it. I'm gonna show you today exactly how I am prepping so that I can start my planner as soon as possible. I'm gonna be showing you what notes pages I'm gonna be setting up and some of the fun ways that I'm going to prep my planner to be able to be used for memory keeping, journaling, as well as planning, and just kind of keep it as versatile as possible for this upcoming year. Because even though I have an idea of what my year will look look like. As the world has taught us, you never fully know, and so I want my planner to be able to be adaptable and change about no matter what happens in this year. All right, let's do it. All right, so I have all of the things that I think I am going to use. I probably will end up using some other elements to help me along, but this is kind of what we're using. We have a bunch of different accessories here. This is actually this year's planner, and this is needed because I can't wait to move into my new planner, which means I want to start as soon as possible. Like I said, I don't love the color blends cover. So here is my cover stack, and let's see what we are going to do. I'm going to start using this planner in May. So I want to find a kind of May planner. This is giving me May. So we're going to use this one, take off these covers. And I'm going to leave the covers off because I'm going to do some surgery on my planner. This is a warning for anybody who is emotionally attached to their planner because, so this is an 18-month planner, which means that it starts in July and it runs through December of 2023. And what I'm about to do here is rip the planner. And I know this is probably not what you want to see or not what you want to hear. I usually keep it through the end of July. So I kept it through the end of July, and I'm literally going to rip out all of these pages from July to the notes page. I know for some that was probably pretty painful to watch. But the reason that I do that is because, so the 18-month coil is larger than the 12-month coil, and I'm not a super decorative person, but I definitely do add stickers. Every so often I'll throw in a picture or something like that. So that means that the pages actually, you know, when you're adding stickers and you're adding pictures and you're adding additional elements, your planner actually kind of grows with those things that you're adding on it. Because, I mean, think about it. If you were adding extra pages to a book, you know, you would want a bigger spine because, you know, you're going to have more pages, and that's kind of the same logic here. And you have to just think that stickers add weight, they add dimension to the planner, and so I like getting an 18-month planner, ripping out the last couple of months, so it allows my planner to grow. I also know, like, Erin Condren kind of launches around the same time every year, which means that the new academic planners will be out by July of next year, and that's exactly what I did in this planner as well, and it looks like an 18-month. I'm also going to be adding some pages to this planner, so again, want to give it room. So now we have a clean coil over here. This is our original planner. So this is I kept the folder, I kept all the notes pages and everything like that. So we have one life planner over here, and here's the second life planner, but I do not want to wait till July to move into this planner. A little impatient. I don't know if anybody else is like me. And also too, we are just going to be doing so much traveling in the month of May, June, and July, and I don't want to carry around two different planners. So I'm going to do, actually I did this in this planner as well. I actually moved over officially in May, so I added in, and I just used a little ollie clip to keep it all together, but I went through and I added in everything for May of this year, or May of 2021, even though the planner itself didn't go ahead and start until July. So I'm going to do that same thing here and now. And the way that I did this is by actually snipping the planner. So you could uncoil and recoil. I don't want to do that because anytime that I personally have done that, I've gone ahead and broke the planner or broke the planner cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip all of the pages for May and for June. So this, I think, is actually my last week. Yeah, April 24th. This will be my last week in this planner. And next week I will officially move over to my new planner. This is super simple. it just takes longer, but I don't want to have to coil and recoil. So I just go in each page and I just snip, snip, snip. This is just like a snap-in accessory. So I will just find it, the opening, and push them all in. Now, it's completely fine. It works. I only put an ollie clip there because I'm a little paranoid that the pages might fall out. It's never happened to me though. I'm just, you know, I got high functioning anxiety, so these are the things that I think about. Here's where it is. And it slides just like any other paper. So now we're done. We have May and June added into this planner. It's gonna hurt some hearts. I don't love the vellum, y'all. I just don't love the vellum, so we're gonna take that out too. Okay, so now we have done that. Let's go ahead, put on the new cover. Look how nice that looks. We go from here, boom, clean layout. And then from there, yes, notes pages. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is add some bookmarks to important pages for me. So I always do a bookmark at the beginning of the book. This is one of the In Bloom bookmarks. So this will be at the beginning. And I also like to do a bookmark here at the end. If anybody knows people who make bookmarks in this size in the planner community, particularly, okay, this is very important. You see Erin Condren's? This one is like double that size. This one was from Pretty Sheepy, but I don't think that she is making these anymore. Again, mine is literally falling apart. So if you find someone who makes these, please let me know. But I like to go ahead and put this on the current week. So you do have to be careful with these pages. But yeah, so I like to go through and put it on the current week. Okay, so after we do some planner surgery, it is time to start getting into the nitty-gritty. So y'all, this is exactly what I go through to go ahead and set up my planner. Now, specifically, obviously, I'm in an Erin Condren planner, but you can do this no matter what planner you are going to be using this year or beyond. I think that the ideas, the pages, the way that I set up can be transferred into a multitude of different planners, but this is how it currently looks in mine. Okay, so in the back of the Erin Condren planner, it comes with a perpetual calendar. Now, the hopes of the perpetual calendar is that you have one of these and you add different dates to it. There are also lots of different things that you can do with a perpetual calendar. You could do a gratitude list from each day. You can do your favorite memory from each day. If you're reading something or working on any type of challenge, you can kind of jot down quick notes with this. I, however, like to take the perpetual calendar in the back. I actually have one that I've been using for years, and I just make sure and I go ahead and I add those dates on my Google Calendar. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, then you know that I like to do a mixture of digital planning as well as paper planning. I will look at that and then also to maybe add it to some of my at the glance pages if I need to. Another thing that I like to do is I actually like to rip out some of these stickers in the back of the planner. For me, if it is out of sight, it's out of mind and I don't tend to use it. But since I do add a pocket to the beginning of this planner, I like to go ahead and add the stickers to this pocket as well. At the beginning of the planner, I also use my highlighters to highlight the different dates at this at the glance page. Personally, I'm marking paydays, I'm marking vacations or like holidays, I'm marking major days like our wedding. Also little things like Minnie takes medication once a month, and so like I'm adding that information in there. And anything that may pop up. This is just really for a reference so I can look at my year holistically. Again, you know, for example, in August, I mean, we're getting married in August, so it's busy, but it's a busy month, but I'm also seeing where I'm taking vacations later this year and while I don't have much on the calendar for 2023 yet, it also makes it easier for when I do want to make plans in 2023 to already know like what my year looks like, which means I know where I'm spending my money. Kind of, you see how all of these things are tied together? This year's goal page, I'm kind of going back and forth on two ideas. So I'm going to set it up in a way that I can kind of play with it a little bit. But my first idea is to use it as my favorite memories from the year. This is going to be a lot of firsts. I know I keep talking about my wedding, but I'm getting married. So, you know, we're gonna have our first married Christmas and all of the fun things that come from it. We also plan on taking a honeymoon in 2023. We're not doing one right after the wedding. So I think this could be a really great way to kind of add some more memory keeping into this planner, because it's not typically my memory keeping planner. Another idea here is that I do goal setting in another planner. I'm using my DIS system, which I currently so far am loving. I know, shocker. But I also think it could be a really great way to kind of track what upcoming goals that I have. Now, not every single goal and not breaking down all the goals that I'm doing on a month-to-month basis, just leaving space to go ahead and write out what I accomplished in the month. I think it's really easy when it comes to goal setting. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna do a combination of both. Like, I'm gonna leave space to put a memory and then also leave space to be able to do my track like my goals for the year. So we've done the 12 pages, we've done it. Now we get to the very infamous dashboard pages. I did a full video on this. And in this video, I showed you 5 different areas and different ways that you could use your Erin Condren dashboards. I kind of use them in a mixture of all of them. So again, go ahead and check that video if you want a full explanation. But one thing that I like to do with my dashboards is I don't actually set it up until the month ahead, because I do think this is a way in kind of which we prep our planners. And so what do I mean by that? I definitely have fallen into the trap where I will lay stickers for the whole entire year, or I will go through and I'll add all these stickers because I'm like, I love this right now, yet 3 months after I lay those stickers, I absolutely hate them. Or life changes, or plans change, and then I'm like, oh, I have this thing that's all stickered out and decorated, and none of those things are actually true anymore. So I think a piece of advice that I have for you as you're going through and you're setting up your planner is go all out on the things that you want to go all out for, right? Like, go all out on making some notes pages, or go all out on your year out of a glance. But for things that may change month over month, like something like a dashboard page, give yourself some flexibility. Maybe only set up 1 month, 2 months if you're feeling a little bit adventurous, but leave room for your planner and your plans to evolve and grow as the year moves forward. So that's what we're doing here, setting up the dashboard pages, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to move into notes pages. Notes pages are always a funny one, and I promise that later we will have a video on different ideas that you can do with notes pages, though I already have a couple on my channel if you want to go and check those out. But this year in particular, 2 pages that I'm really excited. Number 1 is a gift tracker. I actually include these in every single planner that I make. I love making a gift tracker because I definitely am someone who my love language of how I give love is through gift giving. And I'm also someone who will see a lot of Instagram ads or things on TV and be like, that's perfect for John Michael, or that's perfect for my mom. And then when it actually gets time to a birthday or Christmas, I have no idea what I want to get them. So my gift tracker is less about things that I have bought and more about ideas of things that I can buy, or if John Michael mentions he told me the other day he needs new slippers, I will go through and I'll mark them down here in this back notes pages. So then when it comes for a birthday or a promotion at work, or just I want to surprise someone that I love, I'll go to this page and kind of pull something because they've mentioned it, because I know that they'll like it. And also too, it does make it easier when it comes to Christmas or a holiday to be able to get them something. Another notes pages that I'm going to be doing this year. Now this one's gonna be something I haven't done before, but it is going to be a Go Wild 2023 tracker. I absolutely loved going to Go Wild in 2022, and I know that I will be at Go Wild 2023 come hell or high water. So I want to start this page to start tracking important dates, any ideas that I have, whether it comes to videos that I want to make or just any idea, literally any ideas. I also want to start an area to start just thinking about table make gifts. They're not required, but they're definitely something fun. And then fun ways that I can participate in Go Wild. So I just want a dedicated space that I can put that here in the back of my planner. Also, I think a really great thing to be able to add to this is also like a spending tracker or a budgeting mechanism for Go Wild. It definitely is not cheap, but it is so worth it. And I hope that I'll see you there in 2023. Another notes page that I'm gonna go ahead and add this year. I haven't done this one since 2020, but it is going to be a race tracker or kind of like a race page. I know for a fact I'm doing the Disney Wine and Dine in November, the half marathon there, but I definitely am excited, especially since I ran my last half marathon, to get back into running. And I just haven't run in so long, and I'm realizing like I don't have any of the running supplies that I used to. So wanting to create a page just to make sure I write out like what are the race day supplies that I like to have, what do I need in order to prep for races, and then races that I want to sign up for or keep on my radar for the future. So those are kind of the big things that we're doing, and now here are some other fun things that I'm doing to go ahead and set up my planner. To start, and this one seems so simple, but I go ahead and I actually put my name in my planner. I think that this one for some reason causes me a lot more like hesitation than anything else, because I really feel like putting your name on your planner makes it all real. I also like to put a pocket on the front. This pocket in particular is a pocket that Avery sells. I like to make sure that I keep stamps in it. You just never know when you need a stamp. And sometimes I'll keep other little things in it, but usually it's just stamps. I also think personalizing your planner, and you're probably like, well, putting stickers and all these things is personalizing my planner. Well, yes. But I also like to go ahead and add an intention for my planner. So I like to know what the purpose of my planner is for every single time that I open it up. So I add an intention here on the front page by using a sticky note. And I also like to add personalized letters from my loved ones. I'm also gonna go ahead and put in some photos that I love from this past year of me and John Michael and just me and my friends. Hopefully this gives you some tips and inspiration on things that you can do in your planners this year. Let me know if there is an additional notes page that you love putting in your planner. I want to fill up all my notes pages this year. All right, y'all, now that is all that I have for you. Good luck setting up your planners. Tag me, let me know. I want to see all the planners that y'all are setting up to have your best year yet. All right, y'all, as always, my name is Lauren here with Plan with Laur. Happy setting up. Tag me, seriously, I want to see your planners. All right, y'all, bye-bye.